I suppose today I want to talk to you about positive thinking. Sometimes we're actually asked the question, is the glass half full or is it half empty? Most people now know that you say half full if you want to sound positive. But positive thinking is something we're all encouraged to do. Sometimes I hear people actually say it and I look at them and I think to myself, well, of course you're positive because there's nothing going wrong in your life. The key to positive thinking, though, is when things are going badly in your life or there are things which are causing you problems. And at those times, for me, it's really about how you train your mind to deal with those moments. And obviously, as a hypnotherapist, for me, training your mind to be able to do things is so important. I suppose the first thing to realise about negative thinking is that it's just a moment in time. It's a state, just like any other. And like any other state, it can be changed. There are simple ways of doing it. One way of doing it is to sit down, close your eyes and imagine those negative thoughts, moving it down perhaps to your shoulder and noticing how it feels there. Moving it down to your elbow and notice how it feels there. Move it down then towards your kneecap. And what I often say to people at this point is imagine those negative thoughts and negative voices actually sucking in a whole helium-filled balloon. And so the voice becomes very, very, very high pitched, just like Minnie Mouse. And of course you begin to laugh at that point. And then move it down to your feet and then quite literally stamp on it hard or kick it away. And that physical interaction is so important in my view. And again, about coming back to this idea of positive thinking, there will be times, of course, particularly when you have bad news or there are difficult things to deal with, that you will find that quite unconsciously you move into that negative thought. And advice I would give you then is that, of course, if you sleep on it, you wake up the next day in a new frame of mind, a new state. The other thing to do about it is to again close your eyes and think about all the positives in your life, the things that are actually working well. I think also a key thing to do is to remain active, to be doing things, not to just sit there getting more and more negative. Also, another tip for going back into that positive frame of mind is to actually do things, to occupy your mind rather than just sitting there. I was looking at Facebook today and I saw a comment from somebody I know who was acknowledging two problems going hand in hand, and it seemed to me inevitable that they're just embracing those feelings rather than thinking, okay, I may feel these, but it's only a feeling and it can be addressed just like any other feeling, just like any other state. It will change. And I think it's important to realise that positive thinking is not some continuous state of mind. Positive thinking is that product of mental training that ensures we don't get bogged down in the negativity. And thank you for listening to this blog.